Okay guys, so I wanted to do an updates video because it's been a while since I've been on camera. Now, the quality of this video is going to be a lot different than the past videos because I got a new camera. So I wanted to explain kind of what's been going on recently. There were some issues with my old camera and whatnot, and also explain how the new year is going to work as far as video schedules and whatnot. But the first thing is, in the last video that I posted last week, which was a video that I had on my computer for quite a while. I think I filmed it in like June. That's how long it's been since I filmed that. You can tell because I was wearing a tank top, which I'm wearing a tank top right now because that's what I sleep in, pretty much. But I didn't want to post that because I can't find anywhere that sells my breast collar and bridle anymore. I guess they don't sell it anymore. I don't know. But the reason why I had to post that was because I had nothing else to post. And I really didn't want to go a week without posting. I mean, I could have, but I didn't really want to. And the reason why I had nothing to film is because my camera, it just crapped out. So what happened was there's a little port that you have to plug into the camera to get it to export onto the computer. So you have to connect it with a little cord. And the port had been acting up since like March, May-ish area. Sometime beginning of the year. And I didn't know what was wrong with it at first. I knew it was the port because I had several different cords that were the same. And all of them were not working. So I knew it was the camera itself, not the cords or the computer, because the computer could sync up to other devices, but it wouldn't sync up to my camera or whatever. And then in October, or was it October? It was whenever I stopped posting 2 videos a week. It died completely. Like, I could still record stuff, but I couldn't get it off the camera. So there was nothing I could do about it. So what happened is I took it into the store to see if I could get it replaced or whatnot. And there were 2 guys that were helping. The first guy was really helpful and very nice and explained to me what was going on. But the second guy he was the furthest thing from helpful. So I brought the device in and went, the port's, it's dead. I can't use the port. And the second guy was like, oh, are you sure? Let me plug it in and check. So I'm like sitting there like, okay, if you can get it to work with your cord, then I want that cord because that cord is magic. So he took it back into the back room and came back like a couple minutes later and was like, yeah, the port's not working. Yeah, Thanks for clarifying that one, genius. So he wasn't helpful, so the first guy took over and he was like, oh, I know exactly what your problem is just by looking at the port. So on the carrier, it has these little grooves in it, and on those little grooves, they have little metal strips, like little metal wires, and one of the wires on the farthest right side of the port, or on the side of the carrier, I should say, had been bent out of shape. And he said it looked like it had been bent out of shape for a while, and then either it short-circuited or it just broke, and it's completely gone. Like, it's not even there anymore. It's non-existent. So there's no way for the cord to communicate to the camera to communicate then with the computer because it needs all of its little wires to function. So he's like, it's not gonna work. There's no way we can fix this. So there's nothing we can really do about it. It's not something that can easily be taken out and fixed and whatnot, and it would be really expensive to do so, even if they could. So I knew I was getting a new camera in December, so I was like, oh, well, I can just figure something out until December. And so that's this new camera, and I just when I'm looking at the viewfinder, I really like it. It has a bigger screen so I can see myself a little bit better. I'm still figuring out where I need to sit, but there's a shadow there, so I'm like trying to figure things out a little bit. But I got this today, and, well, Saturday. So if I don't post this, I'm probably not going to post this on Saturday because it's Saturday night. But anyhow, so I got it today. I didn't get any filming done at the barn because I literally went to the barn, worked, and got all my stuff done, and then went immediately to my dad's house because we're finishing this project that, if you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen this project. And this project is why my hair might have white spots in it. And it does. It has white all over it because we were using paint and I got it all over my hair. So there's paint just everywhere in my hair. And I just took a shower, which is why it's really dark right now and kind of frizzy. But so that I'll also do a video on at some point. Probably not until January because it's going to take us at least the rest of this week to... I completely underestimated how much work was needed because I didn't realize that painting was going to take as long as it does because it's a fairly big project, but I thought that the paint, because I'm not used to working with the material that we're working with, like the paint I'm used to, but what we're building, I'm not used to using that material, so I didn't realize that I was going to have to put so many coats of paint on this project because it just soaks it up. It is like, paint? Okay, let me just take all of it in and then look spotty and bad. So we had to put like 2 or 3 coats on just to get it to look like it was a solid color. So we got the inside pretty much finished. But I still have the tasks of putting pictures on the inside of the door. I still have a couple of things that I have to do that I can do from home right now, but we still have a lot of painting to do. So that's not going to be for, that's going to be for a little while from now. But while I'm doing this update video, I also want to talk about my new schedule for posting. I liked my previous 2 videos a week schedule. I thought that was a good amount of videos to have out throughout the week. But that is a lot of content, and I'm not sure if I want to do that still. I'm not sure if I want to continue doing the 2 video a week thing. It's so much content to both film and post throughout the week. And it's not like I don't have the time for it. It's a lot of content to go through. So I don't know, I know that I'm going to have at least 1 video a week, and it's probably going to be on Tuesday. And then from there, if I feel like posting another video most likely on Thursday, if I feel like posting another video, I will. Or I can do it where I have a barn video on one day of the week and then a house video where I'm here on another day of the week, which will still be Tuesday and Thursday because those are the 2 days where I like having the posting times. It's just I'm used to it by now. I'm just used to it at this point, so I like those 2 days of posting. So if I do post 2 videos a week, they definitely will be on Tuesday and Thursdays. But I have a lot that I want to record next week. If I get my special secret project that's not really secret, if I get that done, I will post, or I will film it next week. But I have a bunch of things that I've been wanting to film so badly. And I will be doing a lot of those videos next week. That way I have a stockpile at this point. But what I definitely want to do, and I know I want to do, is the last Thursday of every month, I want to do a 10 facts about whatever breed video because I like doing those videos. So if there's any breed that you would like me to cover with the 10 fact videos, go ahead and leave those in the comments section. Just make sure that you check my previously posted videos on the 10 facts videos. I have a playlist that is 10 facts. It literally says 10 facts, and it's a playlist in my playlist I don't know, the playlist folder of my channel. I'm not entirely sure what they call it on YouTube, but I'm calling it a folder because that's what it is. So make sure that you check because I do put everything into folders or into playlists when I post them. So for the most part, I have playlists on just about everything. So make sure that you check in there so that I don't get like repeat recommendations because that's just a waste of everyone's time. I have the 10 facts information done on Frisians and Icelandic horses already, so those two are definitely going to be the first two that come out. So if you have any other ones besides that, I've also done Mustang, Appaloosa, Quarter Horse, and Thoroughbred. So out of those 6 breeds, if there's any others that you want me to do, go ahead and leave those in the comment section and I'll see what I can do about those. Let's see, what other videos do I have coming up? Oh! So, Christmas haul type thing. I can't do it yet. Pretty much how my family works is my family doesn't buy me horse stuff for Christmas because no one knows what I want, or if they do know what I want, they're not entirely sure what make or style or whatever to buy me, so pretty much they just go, here's money, take this and go and buy things for yourself. So I've bought some of this stuff, but I had to order a couple of other things online because my local tack store either didn't have it or I forgot to get it when I was in the store. So I have to wait until that gets here, and then I have another special box that's coming that I also want to have in that haul because it was a holiday giveaway type thing. So that also, I have to wait for those two things to come before I do the video because I'd like to have both those things in the video, or both those parcels in the video. So that will probably be coming in January, and it'll just be like a winter collective haul because there's stuff that I got from the ranch that I didn't buy. It was just stuff that was at my grandparents' ranch that I hadn't taken because I didn't know it was there, which happens quite often. My grandma goes, oh, by the way, there's this thing here at the ranch. Do you want it? Because the tack room was such a mess. Because my grandpa was not the most organized person in the world. And that tack room was just always just a huge mess, and we tried cleaning it out so many times and it would just become a mess again over and over again because we just couldn't keep up with it. So I think I've finally gotten everything from the ranch, so there's some stuff that is now at the barn that I'm just going to put it all together into a haul and show you guys all the stuff that happened and that I got. So that's going to be coming. I also want to do a bunch of beginner videos again because those are like my favorite to post, or to make, I should say. And what I mean by beginner videos is like how to groom a horse, how to tack up a horse, the parts of a horse, saddle, bridle, whatever. So all that stuff will be coming sometime next year. And then I have some other videos that I want to do here that are like, I want to do a bunch of opinion videos now, which I don't know how well those are going to go over, because I am one of those people that doesn't like what the norms are, if that makes any sense. For the most part, I don't believe in a lot of things that the horse community believes in, at least the majority, so those will be fun videos to make. Trying to think of what other videos I have in mind. And then there's stuff like how to convince your parents to buy you a horse. I know that's something that a lot of people want to know how to do. So it's stuff like that that I've got already put aside and ready to film. It's just I need the camera to film. But so I think that's all I have to update you guys on. I think. Oh, no. One last thing. There also will be a video up on a horse who just came to the barn. The Palominos came back a little while ago too. But this guy is a horse that was at my old barn. And he is the sweetest little old man. I love him. Everyone says that he has his moments where he's not a sweet horse and he's a little bit annoying or whatever, but I think that he's just the most adorable little thing ever. So I'll make a video about him because I haven't yet, and he's such a sweet little man, and I love him. If there are any videos that you guys would like to see, go ahead and leave those in the comment section, along with whatever breed you would like me to do a 10 facts video on, because I really do enjoy doing those videos. And let me know what you guys think of the new camera. I really like it. From just looking at the viewfinder, it's much more clear. I don't know how well the audio is going to be on it, but this is like the test video, so I can figure out if I need to speak louder or whatnot. But I like it so far. From looking in the viewfinder, I think it looks really nice. So we're gonna end it there.